Boko there.
Boko Nyamiadum.
Mrashe bedroom ought to say.
Mrashe bedroom higher Boko, no. Almost with you must seek and best enough here. Now, so Batima Hanomore, our International Conference Center, Grand Arena Hanomore. Oba speak at last and Sa A. Defensor, a whole Emma, A. Party majority national, Oba, Babi, A. NDC Masuja Fono, Enna, a take a honomo, Modoso. Now, baby, a minority person, and you'll be anti honomo, empty backo cran to ho, Kunyani in a honomo pa. Obian te honomo. Na enra Speaker of Parliament in Central Porta TV, you know. NDC Masuja for no so be our more around and run almost prayer in Central Porta year Kasai. Now, Honorable Father Governor Sabuja, a whip Emma NDC Masuja for no, a country a plane, say, no bar. On about that, baby, a year, baby, a majority for Etanano. Nti san se won na majority sa no o kan kire yen so mo ba be na be bia majority tena no e wo speaker right hand side no na se eye NPP mashoja for no eba na wo mo de nema nsema ebeboa oman no ene ya tutine mu no eno de o be cooperate na pisi o mo ahwese mratibe djuma no ebe koso wota afan so na omo de nyeme di ba na omo hwe na emo a enya ade omo be cooperate with omo nti bi sa me sene ha no mote a eye NDC Masuja for no na ese eye majority side no but my baby a minority portion na de obi ante ho
na mo hu MPP Mrashe ni bi wo ho
kakrie bi ba around and so omo antena se kakrie bi e na omo sign call back to job 600.
I see. Na NDC for no Atufo senior bompanyin fo nyina ho.
Yes, Dr. Atufo no ha sisi akra na ye ne no bon komo. O say e bi tan say nti den e be ko so o kotena se no ye ba inside that ye be ko so ye be hu nti ono so se be bia majority side na ho no no say.
I see. Na speaker, as you said, onyam Bible. When you think I say what bahodie.
Speaker nyam
say on my Parliament ho cry. Yes, what ba chamber no.
Well, main say waba speakers block.
Okay.
Say there you want International Conference Center in Timuchi. Inti honomo. And I mean say meeting be possible because Dr. Atufo ha. A pre-sitting meeting, no leadership both sides any speaker na but me who Dr. Atufo the side no leaders no be brave on her. And not say be a pre-sitting meeting no in chat here now say it's not going on at the moment with the speaker. Into no and I mean said any say speaker no wabana akakakra na we move aba e ha no more. That I can tell.
Okay. Well, you be jaho. Bibi ni ebe saba.
You made a mistake.
Yeah, that's it. On selected Galaxy A phones, so save up to 500 Ghana cedis on selected Galaxy A phones. Get up to 2,500 cedis Ghana cedis slashed on the Galaxy Z and S series. Yep. Come on, Mayor.
General.
Manche.
Yamidio.
Come on, Koye.
Yamina Dumpaye Bibia Boko.
Great. Yama Kwabas. Na no me buy me hu ye.
Sabina me yanka. Ka means ka be fa kwan bi so dia kan obi enu say my dog good be. Me fan say wo na say no na difo.
Sabai. Na o schedule to say.
Ozi na me schedule to say.
Dr. Ankra Machi.
Pacho me din di Ochre Ankra.
Dr. Ben Ochre Ankra of Agri Memorial Fame Machi. Na afi sampai bisane se opese obebo msubo no na ono ne shede na etese bisane
ne shede mum dia na edi
bisane se ono opese ye case se me bae no
ti edi nkomasie ye di o say na o e busy kakra na emo wo kono nkato no hu asem ne tie me sin nkato no hu
okay me kono bisane se president aba hokwana Sada na me ko bi na president aba ho kwana.
Oh, sir, now president.
Me se no aba ho ko.
No onko.
Saturday no.
No onko.
Tama me ko no. No ko.
I know. So if you ho after after
Parliamentary College
program.
Meanwhile, muko jano kwa mo ba mi hu mu nyina.
O na say udifo.
And na tell say o che baby.
Dabi. Bi traffic maja. Me sorry ni mani. Opa, me mo bokas ni bi nchiro. Convoy.
Chairman, how you kwan hu?
Na moto ni etu.
Chairman.
Na moto ni etu e waso ase. Police moto 2.
Aye.
And then edimu anim.
And wow.
Regional minister wo. KMA boss wo.
Chairman, how you kwan hu?
GOC Central Command no ka convoy no ho. Regional Police Commander no ka ho. Mebwa. Munya na mo ba the opposite side.
Into any yeah, president say the presidential convoy wow. Say you know abubodi nyina wo mo statutory persons was some part of
me hu nyina
regional commander
president district and now regional regional police commander enko
and of course anya no nko na beko
migration enko red check for nyina eko
say me
so bia so kwa no de ntundun tivin ka say nyina entra van ba kum
obi eko ba bia oko
enko you ni sa no na akoye yi be na wo ye dupim de ba
lawyer na me hu ye but me shisha me nsema nsema akasa
but ono say oba you know
so no about Parliamentary College president
but
now
wo be bia senka hu na
David na me why na president betwem anyway and no say vigilante no betwem mitie ye na so hu me no wato ne sanem so to be sebi monkeys play by sizes enye miti preno no enye ma fe no kra
Chairman yeah be 2-3 weeks ago we were assembly wa
there
na akokere asase no
yes
regional minister
Simon
be obi anyamishira na no kai
amen
otu hu anamon na me kan fa fidie su se nipa osoma no formina MC no ono so akoye adwuma no pepepe
oh good
7 ye ni enya nkwa na ihu asase e kan
na ose e kan ni papa ni boni nyina ose e kan
waya
okay
MC no say wa fra meeting all the parties obi a metenase paper way oni bi o say na so ni na okra no hwan na ma permit say dan no oni permit na nko hobio na won so e oni paper chama assembly tie
assembly na asem ko
the MC any regional minister yamishram akokare hema nso ono so yamishra no assembly be nyina oyi ne ho afirim emo kronti regent ya kan dwi say regent o de ma me kan regent na so otumfo he no pam no
oh are they
chama ono ne di ani mom twitwa nsase no regent ya kopam no asase no so pe onja ne oye no onja on hwe ne ohema na oye no
wonu atam sire chama
yeah
sa se amu kan nyina me ho na college no wo mu board chair a friend me
mistakes
yeah and not see me makora bi ye adwuma bi wo masase so na se me makora wow o se
ya se mo de say
no boni din na se me ni no o se wo na and am say chairman for me na kokre for me na adanse majority nuru
na so
ide na majority na so ka say kumase ampa me bi ba bi kura dia ka be ka sese na eti nipa kro no mu nkope no na mu empam no nti wa na me ka say on kanche you know district chief executive no man Isaac for no enko because people have been using the microphone you see a
painful din basa
because the time no ka say microphone create account me call Facebook ma
de bebre
they hear so many picture
bebre ba ko there no one yes
one for recruitment be and so tools
one da jiji
and the first one you be create say we say o fa nipa
but also say Ghana for a lot of people are gullible until ya be na imagine say me to me I can't be say me edin crop for say on be migration fire say into contact na share na ma advertising na immigration for na for how many times on ya
na ma san ka se fiska ka ho
o ya o ti humi edu we say na we no bi kasa na brofu no be twro kra betu ono no o hwa brofu na won to su say brofu enye sampai
Professor Machio ya ma kwa banso da se no adaje
obendai unfro doso amwani anko ho bi dane jogo
no
na Dr. Ben
Minya
yanko one of the areas I'll pay governance issues
very good advice
me de bonkra tani bi e wo ha ensem na egu animu ebetu dwa na feye di ho nkomo bana me trauma on say vacant seat controversy. You undermining Parliament. Bagbin accuses executive judicial arms of government. No constitutional crisis. Speaker of Parliament assures nation. And Right Honourable Speaker Alban Sumana Kingsford Bagbin and Central for Shim. And Opeyenia Emmanuel Akoli on a Juma tie in the same Rashibe no the brain will peace FM Titu. Yenena Kasa. Wow TB say NDC Aquaquatina majority side. If your mom and Central for Shim mom can and ra. Send the baby or no metra. Speaker son can he. Now check with Super Democrat Insider. Alban Bagbin accuses Akufo-Addo Judiciary of violating constitution. Oshe chronicler Bagbin is mad in quotes, MAD, but in quotation marks. Accuses Judiciary and Executive of colluding to weaken Parliament. Daily Guide and Opay, no constitutional crisis, says Bagbin. Ghanaian Times. You're undermining Parliament. Bagbin accuses executive, judicial arms of a government. Other newspapers, The Anchor. Speaker Bagbin takes on judiciary executive, says there's no constitutional crisis in Ghana. Daily Graphic, Okunini. No constitutional crisis. Speaker of Parliament assures nation. But it tells us a different story. Ebenezer. Maybe Yankupon dia bedruni.
Kema where dey Ebenezer.
Na ede. Pharaoh ana. Ana Herod.
Radio Zuka said you. Any why you. So how much chance ya che.
Onu no odi kan.
Afenu me yan 12
years. 27 years.
Oh, why are they? Chairman.
Yes sir.
Ti yadi ani nima se sebi bia na ntokwasem ne kayo kuka sa America for population nipa do eto aba chairman in less than 24 hours
nipa to about over 100 million
yes in less than
100 million
140
in less than 24 hours ni owe ye nim se wawe ni owe ni ye obi ye nim se we nem e da ho pefe ye de ye beto aba ya se o yedum kania ye tom print ye ti paper na obi de ink shada e ye ni trim to de ya na wa se o paper ye nsua ni ye na parliament chama nti ye de ya se ye be kan brofa na brofo no ye kan ye nti ase ana se ebu apayo nipa he no mo homonte sa stakeholder consultation manyane nti say nanka sse majority leadership any minority for nkomuhia if you that time no mo ajo na be sin ne omunhia na komutumi hia etoto eniama ni pio ha legalities no ye be kan adwe me kodu akira ne se me kwa MA in ADR ntimi anye law ibi enti me nyadi ameye no krania me decision I've made this year the aka bread and butter survivor tactics but that would be now or can the achiche no ho we say all rich men have got lawyers but not all lawyers are rich. 2 years can have a lawyer. A lawyer anti me baba cause you a lawyer anti at least kakra me bi ho. But on a more serious note, chairman ti omo hia na omo di nkomo asemi ye kwa ye kan ye say parliament betumi aye mra nyina mra bia omo betumi aye ni mo ye wi a na nkanka ne say bibi wo ha obi nte ne ho ase no e say parliament and I say any other institution echo Supreme Court. Bibi wo hona me mentiasia me as an individual me to me the across Supreme Court no mama interpretation. No be chira se asem no say na tie. Edina mpanin kro obi to me kan asem na nkankan na ohene say ochia me na be chire mu aka na se sebe na anyempo a wakan dia trenten. Uhu otumfo chia me na chiare ma odi tumi o utumu se chia me pa tenten. Oh many geno.
Sure.
Oh, dear, odi cham man yefe.
O bomu so say bema ni mu pa. Sure.
Enti
oduna akwa bi a ya no de to hura katere eguti hu kekem radio so na stop no mo ko chetin for.
Za?
You the bema pa.
Sure.
O ko he. Jina ha bumu atina me kura no yem bi da bi ye ko na mi shatare. Wa Sampa why that I? What for your friend? No, I'm so busy, baby. I'm meant to be a good field or send a bumu at
uncle wrong what you are.
Sir?
What did to me, pa?
Sure.
Yeah, see, and tear once, and I 75 copy court. Speaker Ankasa also sign court to say, Nanka or more court Akase. Court Naka say, Osi Nipa constituencies for no.
Yeah.
Yendi declare mo vacant na court said there be twenty kopimre be di asem na wi court wo court wo anya press conference wo court wo e ko catch the court say ne amu kan nka mo fe no nto nchen na mo seat near vacant kopimre a mo so be kan asem awie nti at least one kasa no wa recognize the court na meti wo ba bi say he was called to the bar 1981.
Oh, onya bro.
Why? Nya in the age crowd, in terms of law, no. What dimuntu inti my pa. It's what temra pa. Enti omemu ye tumi dodo na kankan say BBS ni anti en once. Ye call national election crowd ni anti en once ya. Say call Supreme Court. Presidential na one. Enti adan anka ye nya abotre na ye nya because assistance say no kre say ono say on to me nka say seat no declare vacant no and as a vacant on soon to me into enka say or do mo back and no ni press conference on bisa no say inti seat no still vacant and as a vacant he was evasive yes say o nti when mo na majority o say nyame na me determine enyame because ye who number of seats and ye be hu because nipa dodo no ni awo dodo no on na majority nti ni nyina ankamfu ana anka o mo hia how I wish say chairman ka ya nu ha anka me hwe ti say ebia Professor Michael Kwe honorable right honorable Do Ajaho and a few my names or
Joyce Bamford
yeah Bamford na to me share honorable Bagbin any need nkomo say ye nuano na nka niam ba ku mienu bi o ha yemfa to say na nkomo frɛ leadership no na nkomo siesie na chairman ye titie we bi si akotra we bi si yemma. At the end of the day, national interest. What do you say? Mummy, America. No matter Nipan interest. What is the American president? We have said, made their main support to Israel. It does not matter which party is ruling. Their friends are their friends. National interest. Now, here the idea, party, partisan politics. Say, nyame party dia ni ebebuengu. Chama ya onyama bia deda da Parliamentary. I was saying to me, di hun komo. Ni nya approval say nyama ekoso.
Your budget for first quarter next year.
Ye nyanka wansem. Nti ye di agura na ya de no so time bound. E be do bi say on be rise ansa ne akoto aba. Aka 29 days. Ni akoto aba. Ana ye to aba ni wi on be samba.
Say ye to aba ni wi a on beba abe close to Parliament.
On be close.
Nti abi so mo close wi a na efe omo ba for beba January 6. Into into January 7 year swearing in of the new president.
Into omunya botre nanka omuni omu nkomo.
Professor Jekuba usility.
Chairman, position is not possession.
And you be an name, sir.
And sometimes possession is not even ownership. Etina wo high obi dan o to be say oh me come fi I abrefi anya odia e say wa high nti ba anya odia emerebeso obia ebi ma bako onso merebeso beko etada bia ne sem na o kan o to me say no kre enso e kwan a all fast wa all kan no. How do you just say the judiciary and the executive almost sabotage a parliament? enti niam bi a won so ye no obi so be ka say won so sabotage executive enti ebe ya ode chama ye ni o man mu na speaker na owo Dubai o ma parliamentary service ebe hia no Dubai ho mom ko ye meeting in a hotel oni misika do almost spend here
well sure
chama speaker na ono as an individual so bagana no ye meeting when to me ama the whole parliamentary board omo full plane fi ha eko Dubai eko ye meeting no omo ko man ye meeting no hotel omo ko no man na omo san by the same day tickets are here sika say let us know
only 3 days
equity let us know how much was involved
only 3 days ampa
only 3 days
chairman ye ni o mem ni aya ye ti say president Kufuor ko ba bi na o ko no plane of ye ho kani ye ntida ada na omo de ye yanti ni sika do ekom equity enti odo won saba ko kire obi so no na enan no so kire so you are not perfect enti niam e koso dodo na on say NDC for na say speaker kase yen ko tena ha e betena ha onyan kan hwe no oni odi kan no say yen tena ha nti e betena we have to let cool heads prevail etela bia na yema yakoma no kosoro dodo na yanwini oman no na ene wa akiziwe etena wa akiziwe ye ni oman mu na speaker hwe honorable Kwaku Afri wote atia ne say akwara na Kwaku Afri or Dr. Afri or yakwara
over 70-year-old man.
Oh, he's almost 80 years.
Over 70-year-old man.
Na ne ba Kwame Afri ye kura wo say. So enti wo de say e fa ho de a ene ye e fa obi ho de a ene enye. Na susuampa sanka sa time ya the free press conference ya wo do on say trending conference na wo free o mo say minu ya nketo ane mo mra leadership wo tran ye ni nkomo e kina mpese parliament ya san free ni e be dwene oman no adwene oman no enti sa time no chairman tin ka no pa enti ye enti say eniama papa bi AC
but not sure person che say oman penina na do any Supreme Court omu teacher mrashebedwem for omu fan odie so
obia ni ho in his right senses obeka say opne so anogitum say president any judiciary so omontena so legislature no so obia ni ho in his right senses and obe support to such a call but is that what is happening sana air course one because adena wo say Supreme Court na wo say wo no omonya adwo wakoho wanka se wakoho anka wo pay reliefs and wanya unya ya anka obeka sa asema wo kan Chema okoye no ye na open onya ya nkobeka ne okan
meaning
but put your ego aside and work.
What is what can say
the most experienced so far
in
that particular parliament.
The power of the Supreme Court ends where Parliament's nose begins.
Oh, okay. When I make say a lawyer of such status in society
over 40 years.
Over 40 years. Who to make same way. Say it be BSc yasi and TSC and a constitutional matter. Constitution is so any powerful a group of persons and as a institution I say bibi bana yen TSC where yasi and TSC. They are close with that power to interpret. And now more crime on your majuma. What they also young mouth crime away your parliament. I am number 3 to me the head. I am number 3. You what is your number? Man, say the pa. No, there so be the ordinary to me or Supreme Court. There's on there more nyenejuma because wo there wo can be.
There be on
super.
On can't me more nyenejuma. Or see your juma na mum utumi no. And from me media no.
Chairman.
Yes sir.
And I make us say me lawyer.
There be.
But near air cost ni ebi hu adanse say. Susu ampa o se yenya o ma o ye waduma. We say common principle. Ja Supreme Court no so nya na adwuma. Ja no nya na adwuma. Na say ye ja obi anso ma say ne obeka bia na ne wo pese wo wote ana wo hu na obi anfa nya adwuma say ne o ma nya yie. Anya yie. Enti on to no bo ase kakra. Eto da am say na tumi ne ya ye ne desi na adwuma. Tumi no ya ye ne desi na katu akora.
Na say tumi ne kan adwuma ho.
Oh, Chairman. 7 January, on some may speaker deal. On to no bossy. That chain, Missy Kwame Nkrumah court with me, you don't feed them. I said that try. Me kind of maybe many years after I have left, the people of Ghana realized that they had a man. Then I oh yeah, Madachi knew why your body can say Osumesi alajete inti ya money din sesi amfa nkansem
ono so na champion
chairman o tumu say no hey asa adwuma no me
headmaster
wahu ya adwuma me do be opposition for ko fan say o me speaker yes sir ti susu ampa say na adwuma nso ania anka opposition for be ko fan.
Interestingly, Santa na minority leader Alban Bagbin. So Bekaya Sam Reno, that was the 2005 beginning of the parliament. And Sam Reno na a President Kufuor president when the second term.
Yeah.
Enoyi opinion right honorable Ebenezer Bejina Sichi Hughes.
Yeah.
Some be speaker. And NDC so mumpini in terms of a speaker.
Yeah.
Satanura Alban Bagbin a minority leader.
Yeah.
In your no need now address say almost we Peter Lajete. And yet to swaba.
Yes.
And as he used
at that time
Ghana Hayao.
At that time you can say he was too fair.
And not a fitchery.
Oh yeah, you man nip peri yosu. Enti man opposition for cracker say ye peno. Nti susu ampa o chine bi oni ho a right honorable Bagbin sa na ye be kai nana.
Well,
say under your leadership what you parliament near me ekoso nka munni nkomonzie kakra na and then show leadership. You are the leader, show it.
And no sure
the be leadership they say chairman what to me ayase uni pani adue na ase kyerese nka nia obi se mobile bebo mu ya ma mu ntra konwa so obi kotena obi na so ne wanwan e ho na wo se wo show say wo na ye number 3 na nka obi modin ka se na nka nie ma boni bi ya akoso enso speaker e de nasi so opani nie ma ntumi isi abusuam na abusuam pani sa me de nasi so
da
nka da bia enti we nie akoso je na kire se wo show leadership. Show it. This is why we want to see that you are number 3. Yamfa ye personal nyema no to nchen kakra na enwune o man ho. Ya nya ne saade a na da bia is about me. Say as we are not even the institution parliament o. No as a person against the others, which is no good.
Interestingly, page 26 of the graphic Anope, Reverend Dr. Ernest Edu Jemfi, our chairman of National Peace Council, Nasembi Waha Albert Salia Natural, and it's a very interesting title he gives it. Let's use non-violent means to resolve conflicts.
Yes.
Peace Council.
Yes.
Let's use non-violent means to resolve conflict. And here, Peace Council.
With that
and let me say that I am proud to say that as on my show, my panel back, regular panel member, a founding member of the Peace Council, Professor Kofi Ejekum. Teacher Ketwa. Said the very first Peace Council, Professor Ejekum.
I can't ever go.
They're here.
Is a professor and your EB or
Ebeba. Said Nancy, I am the boss. Kwesi Yanka yani emeritus. Our best celebrity no be born abasu brother na etwem. He say honestly there no.
Kwesi Yanka.
Champagne.
Chama General.
Answer be come na she bedwem no anase betie wadwenkyerɛ on yekoso no. Omo ede omo adwenkyerɛ ababa ko edwede jury your friend captain Watakwade or say monkeys play by sizes doesn't end. The full expression is monkeys play by sizes, elephants walk by height. Captain, I hear you. Francis Brakwa in Kumasi, I was stunned to hear Speaker Bagbin saying the power of the Supreme Court ends where the nose of Parliament begins. Is that a joke? By inference, he's saying Parliament is empowered to interpret the Constitution when it's faced with a matter of interpretation in the chamber. I can't believe it. The Speaker is obviously corrupted by power, to say the least. In fact, the 8th Parliament is a joke. Chairman General, Speaker Bagbin is a lawyer. He should respect the apex court of the land. Bema Samson, UCC. Speaker Bagbin should be humble and obey the ruling of the Supreme Court. My regards to Sampine from Akwesi Obeying Edreso Besianse. Kweku Deborah Jr. Atonso Agogo says, in all this parliamentary brouhaha, I take consolation from the fact that the heinous ex gratia is at stake. Please tell the truth for the Agbonguda, the Nairi, the Ochihin, the Gamanche of Parliament, Bagbin, that we say enough is enough. Ahmad in Brekum. Our speaker has truly demonstrated that we are up to all-inclusive government of governance level. I don't blame GM and the NDC MPs and their speaker. I blame the NPP and our selfish MPs. They have created all this. Manoba Stephen, Pantang Village. We're discussing the issue of the minority occupying the seats of the majority for just a short period before the voting. In the physical realm, but it is actually spiritual. That is why nobody understands Chosa in Taifa. Please ask the speaker for me. Should there be confusion? Can he run for his life? Mami Jemfua, well, he has a lot of security protection around him. The speaker was very careful and strategic. He avoided directness and spoke evasively, using indirect language and vague metaphors, all because of contempt. But clearly, he's not respecting the Supreme Court verdict. Kwadwo Edupako Achim Esium. I thank God we've gone past party primaries. We've got MPP to lose parliamentary seats to NDC. What we need to do now is to avoid apathy. Let's go out and vote massively for the MPP to win more seats. Uncle Spy in Takrade. The interpretation of the Constitution is a reserved responsibility of the Supreme Court. No other. But the Speaker of Parliament sometimes appears to want to arrogate that to himself. It's an umbrella pushing the Speaker. Charles in offense. So, this will be my new post, MCG, Majority Chairman General. Which headquarters did the Speaker infer to? Could number 3 be cited for treason than Bekai in Mamobi? Dr. Bernard Trianka, thank you. You said the Speaker enjoys the power more than his salary. Is the best quote of the day. Master Planner Junior Kentampo. Walanyo Inakwetia. Is Honorable Bagbin telling us that the Parliament is his bona fide property and he has his own rules governing Parliament? In all of this, we should blame the MPP for voting him as Speaker. Sampai.
Chairman General.
Yanko, near issue of my chibi jumumbre, say, what's the cost and pay?
Mati papa, Chairman. Na edikai, Yanamasi, and the Juma, Moyama Ashanti, my Ghana, and crying. We are singing Ara, because Kwaman or Neoko Baby Biara, who be at you. Na ukwa America numna eya machia den ko ekura no ma sori na wo mu etiwa na miami nua eja kwadwo num de
Chema Prince Jemfi when we say lidium or say almost 6 hours every Thursday authority Peace FM
enya Thursday go tie no Monday to Saturday
yeah dan ase
nti ye beda obi ase na ye kan ye speaker so a lawyer
Papa, lawyer penny,
lawyer penny, you made the lawyer about quite some nation. Well, when you are lawyer, co assuma, and I had the birthday.
Anything
for feed you sooner, me mano.
Lawyer call a suman, Utrinkwa.
Or can November born for no, only me, no me, November born for. If it drew her best celebrate,
lawyer CID or
oh, Nra.
Kwan boku CID. Nra. Masampai to asuma.
No, tena maybe na me be mani tinkwa. Nra na.
Oton.
Opening madaroma. O mokwaji aware. E ma no san kwa ya yefro.
Hey, opening to me go
be. Me wo mu ni say.
Oh, nice.
Awon wasi me.
What fancy that?
Chairman General.
Yeah.
Majority Chairman General.
Pamucho.
Wasi me wo say. Yeah. Say ukuada ewia aye nyina kwa adwuma na okoye wedding no no okwa woni mu ne ba be bisa na dukudie nti ade sada
wa sheda
okay nti e be ma eko nso happy birthday
eko esuman
na yewura
onzera kwa mexican esuman with n at the end
yeah esuman
because oye kapim me yeah anka esuman
na ko nya fanti
I fanti but send ya
wonu kwa me pronunciation
okay and etimi twa yeah anka
esuman can ugwan
the German man trinkwa nema minia CID on ne yire so ya momo so trinkwa na bompa say mrantie ne meba aware nyame bi chiro mo na odi asundwie no bedum wo mo na o ache say dem ne yire ya transit be 30 years no so be transit achesa kwame
de progress am pan so ne yira transit
be 30 years and also ngade
me say ayi ahina abo I want some ampo also when you ni wura na o ye
Chairman Emra ni tie ni kakra na me kenkan de aka the man me tie ni say at a certain point you know na eye aye bufusem
are
Chairman your constitution no actually nipakuo binum a ɔman no yɛde hyɛ wɔn nsa edikan ɛyɛ executive ɔmampanin ɛne n'asomfo anaa n'aboafo ɛtɔ so legislature parliament na judiciary asɛmni bianom abɛka ho na general majority mu nsɛntwerɛfoɔ dɔbɔfoɔ mo so mo ta akyire enunu yɛn ɛboa yɛn ɛma ɔman no yɛbu ne yie sɛ mo baako ɛsɔre gyina sɛ otietie obiara so a ɛkɔfa nsɛm ɛba nti sɛ wohwɛ yabakɔsɛm mu a ebinom kura susu sɛ 1957 ɛbɛpem 66 a coup baeɛ no deɛ no ɔmo susu ni sɛ one arm of government no ɛsɔre gyinae ɛde etietia obiara ɛso so wohwɛ deɛ J.J. Rawlings no nso bɛyɛɛyɛ ɛwɔ 1981 no a na mpɛ sɛ ɔmo suggest saa ɛno nti in the wisdom of wɔn craft yɛ 1992 constitution no wɔn mo blende US presidential no ɛkɔfa UK parliamentary system no ɛde French no mu deɛ de yɛn so efie nyansa ɛne nananom amammerɛ kwan so ɛhyehyɛ no bi ɛbɛka ho ɛnwene sɛ ɛbɛbɔ yɛn nyinaa yɛ ho ban ebisɛ mampanin ne n'asoafoɔ no kwan no ɛntimi nyɛ deɛ ɔmo pɛ saa na mmara no so no obi nso kwan so ɛntimi nhyehyɛ deɛ ɔpɛ ɛno nti na sɛ parliament ɛkɔtena ase na ɔmo hyɛ mmara a ɛkɔ president hɔ na president administration aseɛ sɛ ɔpene sɛ president nso mpo de nsa hyɛ aseɛ na ɔpene agye kum esusu sɛ mmara no ntiase bi animu a baabi a yɛde kɔ ɛne Supreme Court ɔpene emebo a
okay
na ɔno nso akyerɛ yɛ mu sɛ ɛyɛ ampa ana ɛnya ampa mmara no sɛ na ɛsɛ yɛde toɔ yɛn nyinaa nso yɛ nim menyɛ lawyer sɛ deɛ me nua doctor ɔkyerɛ ankra nyɛ lawyer okay but yɛ tie nkɔmɔ afia nkɔfɔ lawyer for paa yɛsi Supreme Court ne hyehyɛ ne sɛnka no bebree no ɛbɛyɛ mmara pɔn ma yɛ ɛno nti sɛ ɔka asɛm no a yɛn nyinaa no yɛdi so Chairman General the man me na me bufuo ni sɛ ɔkasa no ɔse mmara no a yɛde akɔto president anim ɛfa LGBTQWSL no akɔ court no fa ntɛntɛm eni asɛm no sɛ deɛ odi wie no in one breath will give credit and credence to the superior powers of Supreme Court wo wie ya wo kam nsɛm ɛma akɔsusu deɛ na ɔka na me bisa me ho questions ne sɛ ɔse executive any Supreme Court no ɔmo yɛ den wɔmo undermine the work of Parliament how asɛm wo yɛ baeɛ no ɛdeɛ na president aka wom anaa wayɛ wom ɛtɔ so biem ɛnyɛ Supreme Court ɛna sɔreyɛ ɛna ɔde ne pɛ ɛyɛ proclamation bia o ana Dr. Beboa obi na de asɛm no kɔdan wɔn mo efisɛ Supreme Court ti hɔ no ɔntimi nsɔre nkasa me ma sɔre sɛ ɛnɛ makasɛ asɛm a Supreme Court bɛka bia no ɛyɛ de obi de akɔdan wɔn ɛnanu yɛ yɛ kɔ yɛ wɔn kɔ court sɛ petition against 2020 election no sabi o saa time no yɛwura justice ɛni nyɛbo a ɛna na yɛ Chief Justice me boa ɔno ana de ne pɛ frɛ NDC for sɛ mumra court na yɛsusu sɛ election no wɔn awia mo NDC for na kyikyiri wɔn asɛm ɛyɛ a wɔn afa dance bi anka ho a wɔn de kɔ sɛ yɛ mmerɛ kwa ɛwɔ court hɔ no Enti Supreme Court eni oni to me ni kwan se ono abebo ni trimu akasa bi yese da asem a ye ka efidie na nadan kwakufa adom de call ye kodi ya ho asem ayehu se GBC nom eni se wo tretra parties bi fa hu de sa ta na kwam na ye wo ho
memo France
me hu se ese ma ye nyina
medwuma hyese
ese ma GBC
yeah so no Satan abrofu bi by level playing field
na say mo ko o ma tile ho o
ma
no akada no mbe penti
so ba kina street in mbe penti
o ma tile street no fine
enti sa enti say nyinara Supreme Court nkrofo na de kodan won enti we say obi na de asem ne bedan enti so no trase na nipa dodo no atusu say sama ye dia ba die wo yewura abaye fa asem no eto ho na de abeda ya nimu no yanka nwie yaka wie a de obeye no yaka bi boy eno no cheso achichi unsa guachi na wo a wo de wo pe unsa bamba bi onya MP
da bi onya MP
o nti MP fo asem kran kan nya na semo yaso de ahwe wo mto ni yanka akwai say we teacher na school boys yama break near Bobo Park so enka park no bobo no kan fa ho na mmom wo teacher wo hodi nti no wo responsibility bi say asemba e beba be bisa enu nti na e so wo ya ni sa na wo no won tu fa nyina e fa bi say na me pese bi susu hwe enkomo bi a wo mudi ni nchen opani mint kan radio so
aha kwa
enkomo bi a mudi ni nchen komo bi a ne onoba siama num di ye mpo ansa na omo kotrase do ne afanya num di ye do ne atoforce num di ye a okotrase a okodane asem no e kamia ko ye se e bia no to susu o man no kura ba ope of course na nyama wo ye e to me the crisis bapa and ye say na mo correspondent say atoforce into akotra majority ho no wa bra Supreme Court aka asem na cheto NDC for no fa buo ba kumpo e ma Supreme Court ba kun e na no atu force enya Supreme Court de ka say oni ajapa asonwan bo mo eni no case no anana ya appeal
Supreme Court
wo mo ebosie misi akwa ba kun wa wro na fusu no di hira boso e no nam na obose say wo ma dim kunim wo Supreme Court Emma former president Mahama ebegina sumpie so ka kire ye say Supreme Court ayade e pa edibotumi mienu na eba ni sen Emma asem no ebesi FM aka na watwe miensa per last week na meet opening o say aka to ne bro asem o kan no aka to ene bro je say yaduru ho awie kwame Abrantie bi call Olympic Games ni bi e ka kakra no ma be wie na onya amozepo na obiasa no ho ontimi ni first ontimi nya hwe but to make sure say we complete the lap no ma who say okọ Olympic game no otumika ni wie no Olympic mo bi be so ni mu e de kakra emro cross finish line no enye sa na etenka opani abamba bi e so ye nti kontimi fra wa mumpo enko ni chamber no mo nsi nkonwa no mo nka no ho why identity na say parliament we say ahyase no enko na wieye no eye asase na wieye na Yesu Kristo ni papa o say ahyase na wieye no enye bi ni o perfect beginning and when you say ebe end perfectly na mo de master ti no ntokwa wo pese e din tokwa enso wieye eno na ma me ka say me tutu say da bre onya benefit bi seeing say parliament yes sir na nka no abeka say obi ho a wan hye soja atare e na de ba power na so ba ni powers o ben yen me sampan me no wo kwa me sefa kai pretty joyce opanya je kum e na doctor yen na this powers ni ma wo nya powers ni kwa you are there but being the speaker of parliament but virtue say Ghana for e na di tumi na ma wo sabi enyam nana kwankruma asati na da kokosu no ena meka se ho media enti jempeme ye no ho e your mind Ghana sem ene ye ka enti abesre waka wie die nanso ne okotena na konwa mu a on sign ma ene omu say identifo omu defend brofo bi e ba omu say e can stupid American brofo
na America for
omu say America brofo nya teni
but honorable Mr. Not just the word stupid. Say is the economy stupid expression. It not the word as in
na
no when I can say the economy is stupid.
No question.
When your question
David. The real quote no. Or say it's about the economy stupid. That is the quote. And you say is the economy stupid, but it's
about the economy.
It's the economy.
And some of company language, linguistics. And nothing is here.
Or a linguistic student. Oh yes.
Ja.
Checking.
Interesting.
We did linguistics.
Acrobat TV.
Oh, I'm checking.
Acrobat too. We.
Nipa woti kasa Kwame
yeah
obia why linguistics or appreciated language
na why ni
ye okay me da say
and yes so ye the keke
or appreciate onaba nka opani obia nko akwa ye ni first degree pa no hu linguistics said okay wanye ni ye mpa just boapaye obetumi e de boapaye so wanye ni ye. But we betin some fundamentals be we betiasie. We betiasie. What is me linguistics?
Okay.
Yeah, me linguistics. Me English education. Me linguistics. Me fear 9. Me dey aye adwuma saa mfie duro wo ho. Enti kasa obi kan sama me tiasie. Obi buba me tinase. Enti na ya na me particular about the choice of words are may use. Oh, enti opening abamba bien. O mine Ghana enna emo wakudru baby wakudru no. Enye baby na DMP no. Wuni biemu no. Ena mo akudru ho no. Me de eya na me nkoblemu se MPP na tuma no we say na tuma no. Enye sie wie. Wanya be ye speaker, but the responsibility of being a speaker and no, and I say, where's a bit? Say, me your teacher ni, and I'm your head teacher. Churchill ni, penny a wosuku, and Nissa Mekase, Churchill ni women penasa muntino, simple or children corana dear, no churny here, any semi bonabaso. And now to we say, and yamin in the few room, and untino, or ye be biano, else me yimanima or say no. No, you are there, so who say, aha ni nyina ye because the collectiveness of adwuma mo be no parliament bia no ye kan wo speaker no e na di wie so ye kan what is say yabo efenyo makindi anaso ye kobo atu 14 di ye ka parliament ni ye nko report to ni nka asema asi ho a speaker no woni ye be kan wo ho na we akọ press conference I even thought say no be transi akasa asema bae no the Supreme Court akano omo atiase Wamu bumrano, wamu de speak beye juma into a mama cool health in previously.
But I don't know one count.
Meaning, and I'm telling me case.
Now
case. Now you read the Afri Crana, and go bemu binum de Yabu, Massa Cosan Yabu. A buonu crano, Ubomwa, it is saying, Nadia Nueba Befrem. Oh, into your best day. Wakamum, I'm sure I said. A bishop minimum, but betting a puaba. Oh, my more ruminants, no. So I'm to me, we could go almost
second chamber, third chamber.
Puisa.
Marisa. Navi, one prumu. Say, how is that name? On prumu, near who say, yeah, come on, now watch me and son. Ben Cadet to Cramo, sorry. Now, my copy of seats, as I copy of seats, no. Yet do we say, Ebe ha on my naturally. Name on Fanny Dienso, and Supreme Court, and the executive arm of government, Senka or your president, anko beji anko be expect say the be man that respect and then in the crown or yep speaker and you no call so number 3 no e dia na necessity sa asem no e dia pa na kofa ba say onka say me na me number 3 no because na president akwantuo vice president akwantuo hwan and was say e kire mu argument we na kofa ayo de ne say see no say wo ba Ghana or na number 3 gentleman and number 3 gentleman now 1 2 so put the Supreme Court for ruling or still even the president only the vice president we need to mean so do ambuso e be ye do omope no number 3
Sampa in Kumasi me and yetenin kan answer na Dr. Benotrian cry yetenin ka minkutie nyamode aba sasa e watadi sasa says Speaker Bagbin is taking this country hostage. What he's doing is a constitutional coup. Ask him in what capacity did he address the country yesterday to accuse the executive and the judiciary. Is he saying Parliament is above the Constitution? It looks like power has taken over the Speaker of Parliament, over ambition, and he's acting like Macbeth. Sasa, Intadi, and Eddie Nubai. Majority Chairman General, I was expecting number 3 to state that let the status quo remain and wait until the verdict of the Supreme Court. Sewusum in kuntumpo free ya. See we kasatenting. Dan Bekai Enede and no. Open chichimwe.
Sem kuntumpo de
I said Asamanya no cre.
Na ukusuma fidie no na osi o besum ni ye. Wa onso nim se wa nsum ni ye.
Because en kuntumpo.
Man bi why no be nya dwuma. Eja wa adwo no kwam te eja wa adwo ase.
As desperation ani
eti wo ba kɔ no na aboa na ba famu ama okokora because afidie na nkontompo afidie enti entumi anji no uradi nyankopɔn ma bregu
and then kasatete
na ujina wa na akabiye we say na me de ahoma we fa ha na kuntuni kwa mse bikimni ya agabo enka becho kasatete
obedi bi kuro asem
eti usum nkontompo afidie a oji eja wa adwo ane kasatete
obedi ni sum ni fidie ina ka che no ba say onko dwa no so omanya akrante bia no kwa na fidie ba kwa yitwe akwaza kra yeso azo gwa sa akrante bia ogwa no kusa ni ohwe ni se konko na wo
na akrante ni epe no
bi na mama bi ye no lawyer ni just say enye Supreme Court at 214 don't say the appeals court.
Oh, appeals. Okay. Lawyer Yedase, we live and learn every day. Thank you for the correction. Appeals court. Okay. Pam. And Attorney General Council will be the Supreme Court by one found court. Okay. Why didn't the Speaker accept the motion when the NPP wanted to remove Adwoa Safo per the Constitution based on her long absence from Parliament? Can we therefore surmise that it was Adwoa Safo who voted for the Speaker? Ni Ayi from Osu. Honorable Chairman General, what is happening in Parliament is in fulfillment of a planned scheme of making Ghana ungovernable by the opposition NDC. Odeshi Ajabeng in Hacho. Okay. Let's see. Let me see. Okay. This one, I'll let it slide because you're accusing the Speaker of things I cannot substantiate. Into Pizza from East Legon, I beg you, I can't substantiate the beginning of what you said, but you also mentioned that the Speaker of Parliament has a certain history of disrespecting people. You mentioned Chairman Sabunsu, you mentioned Muntaka, you mentioned Dr. Kwekwe Friye, and now Dr. Chianka Kaino, and Waha Anope. You said the Speaker has made controversial statements against the President, saying he can impeach the President. That's true, but no one can take him of rid him of his position because he's number 2. Anyway, Pizza, thank you very much. Okay. If you take a cursory look at the letter circulating on social media, you can clearly conclude that the NDC executives and Speaker Bagbin are in bed. Uncle Spy, but Bagbin is an NDC man. There's no, I mean, that is Obi Enimsa. Tell Afenyo Markin and his colleagues not to allow the NDC take their seats. They resist them for any showdown. Well, from what we know from our first report, NDC has occupied the majority side of Parliament. Near say now NDC members are no meaning 40 from other reports are mehu. But we're trying to get a Speaker of Parliament. Now, Sampine is right. Speaker Bagbin seems to want to plunge our country into chaos. Mike Enede and no Ebaye. Mamia Joa says God hardened Pharaoh's heart so that his glory will show. So leave Bagbin alone. And then this one says, Dr. Ankra, it's the economy, stupid. It was said by James Carville, who was a senior campaign advisor to Bill Clinton in 1992. But John Mahama sought to use it in casting aspersions and insulting behavior. That is Justice Abeku Nitinofe, who continues. What will happen if just the President of the Republic and the Chief Justice also decide to hold press conferences to respond to the accusations Speaker Bagbin has leveled against them? We're building a nation, and such flexing of muscles by the Speaker is unnecessary. Justice Abeku Newton Ofe. Okay, we're trying to get our colleague, Emmanuel Akoli. Na yeneno ebisane say den ekoso ewo mra she be dwom wa yensaka Akolia obisi menka che Sampine or see a friend Nicholas or say Kwampuku CID's wedding should have been the weekend, but the church had 2 programs this weekend, Saturday and Sunday, so both couples and the church decided on yesterday, Wednesday. Nicholas, well,
back for anyway.
The reception is a weekend. Why
Bibia?
Sobolo.
Adiensanya. Yemo nyame sobo. Na in fact, na Dr. Ben. Osi yenuano osi Prince Jemfi. California no. Into me 8 hours.
2 a.m. Was sorry TPZ.
So it's about 2:30 in California right now. A.m.
Yes. I am a classmate now every Thursday.
Prince Jemfi. Prince Jemfi, I salute you.
Oh yeah, there.
Yeah, that's papa. Wow, it's 2 a.m.
University of London.
Now come me to send you message, you know. Yes, sorry to you.
Sir.
I said we are Sanko.
Say I am here the course to Ghana. Me assembly where you ma. Ntimi so am match no ho no na me no ma di nkomo ne asifo e de na e ko see ansana so benya da hwiri bia masama da bia.
I see.
Kwame,
it's absurd for anybody to suggest that the Supreme Court cannot intervene in the decision, not procedure, but decision of Parliament. The famous case of Tufo versus the Attorney General is about that Parliament vetted and rejected a Chief Justice nominee, Justice Fred Apalu, and a citizen called Tufo challenged the rejection in the Supreme Court. Guess what? The Parliament decision was overturned. Every first-year law student knows this. The Speaker then didn't throw tantrums. Kwame Ejay Ashanti and lawyer for Mutie say, "Asema beka esmetia." Mon correct me. But in that famous case, Tufo versus the Attorney General. Now, Dr. Kwame Amwaku Tufo, now the lawyer Nanado Dankwe Kufuado, and assisting Nanado Dankwe Kufuado on that case was Chachu Chikata.
Hey.
Yeah. Say lawyer for Meboa Munchechi. Enti
me imagine na me chiro woni say French to say I say on Cambia obebake abababe.
Well.
Ebia.
Obebake no ebia.
Partisanship. That famous case, Tufo versus Attorney General, the late Dr. Kwame Amwaku Tufo na the case to court. Nane lawyer, Nana Adodankwa Kufuado, assisted by Chachu Chikata. And Nomuko Din could name our court. ama negana one of the major landmark cases and so ebana manyo some na tija Prophet Yedu Subasa Bedu Suno, the case of Jakba, you say a court of appeal, as you rightly said, or say court of appeal by a 2-1 decision. Kwame, not Supreme Court. The Attorney General has only filed an appeal there from the Court of Appeal. And now we see, yes, Alban Sumana Kingsford Bagbin read law, English and linguistics at the University of Ghana, Legon. Law, English and linguistics at the University of Ghana, Legon. The Association of Students of English Language, ASEL, invited him once to give a lecture. That was between 1998 and 2001. Some of the notable alumni range from Ekospio Gabra through Professor Audrey Gajekbo, Elizabeth Ohene, Egbert Fable Jr., amongst others. Papako Akwe, thank you very much for bringing this to my attention. Now, I'm envious of you guys. I wish I had also studied linguistics because I would have been part of a very, very distinguished company, including Professor Kofi Ejekum, Professor Kwesi Yanka, amongst other distinguished notables. But any late, make me share linguistics.
The late L.A. Bwedi.
Hey, me teacher Penny, Lawrence Bwedi, and everyday English, GBC those days. And of course, Professor Dolphine.
Yes.
Is Professor Dolphine?
Oh, yes.
Yeah. The
current VC linguistics.
Because we are linguists, one not to Prof, Munya 3-month course be na baby. Send me per se minya we certificate
Certificate in linguistics.
A certificate keke. Me per se me di to me ho. Say you can linguistics am sumi sua bi. Prof, Munya crash program. E bia 3 months. Say weekend school kra mun train the basics. Okay. Kasa senior kasa me hana me draw me program but ampo ebia kasa senior ya kasa radio so kasa ne dey we are yasem wabomadi nti prof munye bibi na eja yen my kasa radio so na memra na dey yepon am dey mama certificate say
obi ti so say ade ekoso ani enyan ami wan so person kire say board nefe.
Now, minji certificate van be linguistics. Prof, me tuma.
Come
Open.
Answer na mesha sen. Nia Dr. Edujemfi ekayem. Oh, Kratafan Edunun sian ho.
Peace Council.
Third column 1, 2, 3. Quote to be or meme person make.
Empatro, we dey na me
okay no bra okay no na me hwe say linguistics ya course ba your friend pragmatic
1 2 3 okay I see
words
we have a choice Ohana
the baby I started 1 2 3 line 1 2 3 I will quote our words and actions column 1 2 3 baby I echo the picture no no
hey
page 2 yes.
Our words and actions have the power to either promote peace or incite conflict. Let us choose peace. Unquote. Mami Kambu. Reverend Dr. Ernest Edujemfi, Chairman of the National Peace Council, on prompting from Professor Kofi Ejekum Kambu, story here, page 26, our Besalia and Troy. Our words, if I quote, our words and actions have the power to either promote peace or incite conflict. Let us choose peace, unquote. And let's choose Peace FM as always.
On say linguistics me afraid with the power of the word.
The power of the word.
The power yen shase enkrane friend the power of the spoken word.
Okay.
And I say who say words no e bi nya ni nyina na ye ka bi o wa ye twe.
Yeah.
Nti to me be wo ensemfuanom come say obi ka so nyame hira obo say
na osresre
no say no ka say utri so kwasa onama no no prako pe obo say wani mu asesa unya no kra obeto no twede Dear Ben, the one some Fianumua, and my back on their wasre, not back on their when you know when him. I just said, answer na some be pie ya no biano. Say to me, carry as some no shame. Now, young crabber tobacco and friend of pragmatics, a course within linguistics, is the practical use of language based on context for smooth communication.
The practical use of language based on context for smooth communication.
Eti ono obi kase bia ya peso hwe se ehe fa na de asemi free ba ede na si ya ansa na asemi ya meka wi a ni nsunsun aso enso ne sei se me hwe na ni nsunsun aso no emwa mene wa ese me pe kwan foforo bi eso eka emhwe so ya de masisi a se ababa ya ojira ha o twa picture o se
Pretty Joyce
ya bia to ho se me pese otumu a betumi ahye no me ba no to pronum de bo befu betumi aka se ase prono no da ho na ono aka se prof bentumu ana wada roma utumu ma ya enkepe betumi nso aka se ye program ya yentam pese epono ano bede da ho no so sa mintum when no American ba kum betumi ana buafu bakum or the Syrian na beye nti ono obitia ya nsem na wo ka no ubisa ho se me ka wi a ne nsunsu aso e de na beba de koso o parliamentary kame eto be wo sore na obetra na sa sem ya na wo sa be kan na ubisa ho se na e de ba kra mpo na be ha bi ba wo de tie me embre yenin nkaso me list you ana ba wi Dedi kaye embre yenin nkaso.
Embre yenin nkaso.
To bia se tumi bi kurawa. Ana ye do ahye dwuma bi se ona hwe so a. Kai hu se na obi wo ho ansa na wo ba. Ba sa ni pardon se bre yenin nkaso a enka wa free ho ama wo ama. Ba kono no. From ente hoda. 1
emre yenin nkaso. 2 from antihoda
what I hwe insurance chassis na wo say wo found and now we are bunch of akwame onye bunch of odent wan
o ba me hu bi da say a green na a green efe
and from ent na hosada koko edrun si waso a efe na enyinyina afa ntumi nso na wa hwa obetwa biegu eti ya bibia hya won sa kai hu say from entra ho da
food for thought
miensa wo be ma dodo ye kuja wo ye be ma dodo a
ye kuja
entokwa na nkasa bedru ho no na wo mani nsam no number bi kra entina asebufo omwo ntambi be kasebu kan ayi na come de tosu bienu se adwene eni ba konfotri
there we
ya wa he ya doctor betumi akan bibi bia na menene nyadwen na me kan na betumi asa atrase a hu se dabi se de no kan kora no na no kore se me dwene hu biewa me hu se de o kan eye ba se oye tintin na wadwene yo se ni amenko ameka na ese obi afa na sabia mu sabia mpreduasa enkaye ndi adwene ni obi atri but
obenya brofu bi see knowing it all makes you know nothing
empajo bosubium
knowing it all makes you know nothing
okay
yeah say when it bebrebe a o ma ponchiachi god mu obia nipa na ni nam ho nyina unhia obia so ana we dey mechia na ye obakwa kopem wo say aponchi bia na bodre say gu ya wam o say hey aponchi ma chi o when ni ate dodo ni nyansan dodo ana twifo se men komitrim epro ka se bi bana ehye wonko a wutrim ono obi nsusu ho wadwene sɛ nko a wonim nyansa ebi kura na asɛm no na ɛwew asanka wo boss sampan bibi ha be mame
sampan bibi ha me boto mo nye say what solve problem na mame
be ma kasa
o de hye otrimu a ɛwew a wonam no wabu ahwe
me de
otrimu a de wonam na mu ye o he ti sɛ de bibi hye won sa na du baabi na wa anya men komitrim pro na woyɛ obi a wotim susu asɛm ho ɛkyerɛ obi a asɛm ya yɛ kan yɛ di Bible so me ɛyɛ edi akɔne abasa ebi o ha asɛm ka yɛ si nkonwa bi na nipa mienu ne miensa bi ɛne ɛtra ase ne ɛka sɛ ei asɛm ya ɛkɔ so yi baabi ya ɛkɔ yi me so na me speaker wo me hwɛ a wo nso wadwene yɛ ɔsɛe
ampenisa
anka me komitrim no ɛpro na ma kwame me ba ko a me tran ya na me yɛsɛ me o de abufuo ɛwɔ fufu a ɛmfi so obufuo pepe tell crowd the woman is all kan and nasa did yam fa bufuo nya dwuma Bible kan niam pi etia abufuo ti sɛ oyɛ pani a ti ne sɛ pani trim ne ho akuma no
and
ya pa anke say o kyerɛ wo di bia sɛ me na me pani at ɛsɛ to me home so now say ne nsunsu anso obɛɛdɛ to me ne hyɛ me nsadeɛ nanso man hwɛ yi a ebi ne yɛte ho a say parliament enkɔma ɛnna yɛnim de ebesie kwame de to so bio twema mentwe na ma akra boy twema mentwe omo munim sanfuo no no bia sanfuo no si ho aketechu ama kra ba akopɛ ne yɛde nom na binom ho a omo nom sana kwame omo kyere ho nti kra no kra na obo so obi asɔre omo style bi utimi fa ahan bi sei na wabɔ no kwame wabɔ no sei
na odi agum
na waka kyere ni pakro no o ka kyere ni pakro sɛ ensa no ɛna ɛyɛ ne dia kra no de ɛnya ne de nti onye we no nhwe ngum na monye mo
munye kra
yes but oye wa dwen so obekwa akotwe don so otwe a kra na bebo ebi na wo parliament no afenu na parliament speaker twe minority omzo na majority omotwe embe de se minim ba bi a se ye duro se omma no me majority na nipa miensa afri mu a se ye so omo na omo ye minority so omo ye omo adwen so omo no omo di besie ni ho a kwame de be ban ne enye
after your marking to baby and Dr. Ben Ochiankretia no can say brofi bi okan or say I will not give them that theater or say enya dia twima mentwimbem me enne me ne nka say badan o ka say so mokọ na say NDC ekotra baby a majority wa simply so mbe work it out but say speaker ebe kasa say NDC mokọ tra ha na so yen tra fine but akosi sa abre ne de anya de ombesa
enti de ben say eni sa twema mentwim bia bem
yes akra no bebo
say sebe come enini mienu eda bon ba ko mo anya ye but obi a prese o tese ono ye bema
yeah
omutimi na bon ba ko enti duru ba bia say oba ko ka se sebe ona onim nyansa fa onyansa na sebe mentra me jimi mu asomdwe beba
but some obey
yen enyansam nia ora Bagbin ye no
abanyi gina ho no so
okay
but memo person to aso because ho abaso lawyer ni panyin bi say oje boy en common keke na ebia na law students be t and also be pay for purposes of history or say the case to 4 versus Attorney General. It was Supreme Court of Ghana. The full case name is 4 versus Attorney General. It was decided on 23rd September 1980. Citation 1980 GLR. I think that should be the word Ghana Law Reports. I hope so. 637. Or say court membership, sitting judges, ENP SOA, obey later Chief Justice, VCRAC CRAP,
Oh,
Papa no, that very distinguished man. G.S. Lassé, G.R.M. Francois, and a K.A. Ajapong. Case opinions, the decision by SOA, concurrence, Crab, Lassé, Francois, Ajapong. Internet just say, and then my friend say unanimous FC. Now, Ose, the Attorney General at the time was Joe Randolph, supported by Archibald Latte Jabate and the Attorney General team. And to force lawyers, Nana Adodankwa Akufo-Addo was the lead lawyer, supported by Chachu Chikata, as you mentioned, and also Dr. Edmond Prempeh. And then Ohene Ewa Asante. And interestingly, Onanoni Akufo-Addo set up chambers, no Akufo-Addo, Prempeh and Co. Dr. Edmond Prempeh. Odihene was Asante, but I mean the chieftaincy title. It is just for our own Brony Becca edification. And I'm law no. Eja Moso Mode Abuayen. We used to say, I'm enjoying your show, champion. I love the poetic devices and opinions. Would you bufu fufua and fit? Loving C, Kumasi. My brother Loving C, good morning. Obviously, Dr. Edmond Prempeh is now the Adonting Hene of Kumasi. Yeah. Nanama, thank you very much for that one. Dr. Edmond Prempeh is now Adonting Hene of Kumasi. Well, we live and learn every day. Kukroko. Yadamasi. Semunyina. Yenimno, mo boying. Niesu yenimno, near their two job. Michia, hello FM for Kumasi. Samson Kwame Yamicheni Minuanum King Edward name Minuanum. Hello FM na Kumasi. Mo boy Juma. Yadamasi se Mafa Kukroko ma yetinu. Kumasi ni echi Adas FM o Kentampo, The Beat FM Sefia Sarinsum, Rock FM ewo Takura de Hot Digital Radio London, Mamo Shane o Facebook, YouTube, Peace FM online, any other media outlets at the Massimamuti radio. So yeah, that's it. Now Obise, I am listening to you at Savannah, Georgia, in the USA. It's actually 5:49 a.m. By the way, I voted for Kamala Harris, but it's just that America, we are not ready for a woman president. Abeku Wilson, Savannah, Georgia. Abeku, thank you very much. So to those of you listening to us everywhere in the world, we appreciate you. Yedamase, semenya daje krade mafidie atuhamuti. Prof, oseni aba Bagbin yenom.
Come.
Opening.
Enso a chair to mu a eyi na odum se aboa no na no waresen a onidi ntwasu oda se makrama na no nya tenten sei na onidi a okoto se nsuo bi o ha ontumi nidi ntra enkodi de wo ho no di tumi bia o ba bia akopem
ba bia tumi ni si
hwe oba entam mu a ntam se ofa santeman a otumfo ntankese ya ontumi nkokan wo kepus
it doesn't mean anything to them.
Yes. Baby a otumfo edidi kopem a ne tumi wo baby a amanhene bi ewa ahafonom ne ayide omo hye ntamkese na se yentumi nkokan wo doma enti unse ya hyehyɛ oba mambrem kra it is say yanso constitution ya de adwuma mamre de ya adwuma ya kire obia tumi ba bi ekokopem Peace FM ana ya de tumi no kase na nkasa ama Supreme Court it is say Supreme Court can be no bi so ni so so that oba bi so onye bibi no so ni so abakasa o kana wasene ne kon enti ya besre ma ya matumi ni die mu adodo na okona wa mantema kwame oji wani so
okona wa mantema
oji wani so se what che dodo wo ho bedru baabi no na ho ayemfone so the otwe tin asem we say akabe enuboso memienu ye beto aba ne to aba di ye a ye behu se we ye majority ana we ye minority endo ne yakon hwin se wo be ye minority a ebi a bosumi mienu ebetumi asesa sa obeye majority edom kese no a bosumi mienu ebetumi asesa yentumi ntranse nka se yema tuo enkotwere ba bi etwere na yenkoya nim na yenhwe oman no mumpuntuo esen party gami sense ayekoto abe se nipa dumiensa na omso yentomoms president party ahoro bi anya kwae amamu bi gami
be
if 1957 hwa ba pem party aba omamu gami oya na lesa ohia exercise book ke setting baako enti parties be ko oman Ghana betra se kwame
always
ye muda enti se nko former party sabe atwe omadwene ko ba bi eni se ko no mo ye tintintintin na omunim sabe de omoye isan say from until oda from ye ninka so
until oda emreso ye ninka so and now wo be ma dodo a
be ma dodo ye kunjao ponko
na udi ebufuo fufu nso
well am fe
udi ebufuo fufu a mfe
ponko ni dua no
yes
ye twa efiri ho na be ye bodua na ye de ma konfo a okom na ya o ye nse no it is tisani abodua no anka ponko no ne to ho no anka konfo anka wonsem da
anka wonsem because ponko no kwa anka
anya me de ma no se ne dia anka ho
na wa be di
wa be dia hwam da unyam ne sei be don hwere bi obewu aja ho na
Kobe A class in Birmingham, UK. Good morning, Kobe. Thank you very much for listening to us from UK. Kobe A class, my Canada, Olympic torchbearer 2012, July 2012. On the beach photos. That's how we became friends. Through the magic of radio, in Kobe A class, good morning to you from Accra. Also, your Professor Jekuma Pay. Now, Prof, when you have me teach you far near Parliamentary, when you say a day, a Sika Semi Kotum Rashebedrum, I bema Yesika Ibedia Koma Yebo, I can try to be teacher for soldier for police, why, for next year, from January to March. Or see the Cop Parliament now, Emra Kwansuno, the year Juma.
What's a big good?
I just say a mine.
Yo.
Chairman, when says action, we say, been ben say, what you to a man? Because where some male churchini, or soldier knee, posty knee, nest, will be Biaro ya benjuma, as you Tuanica. Some more actions we say, a bema and which rabba, no one see, one must be tear gumontia. Ebeboa nti am ka say enema oye no me susu say opeso man no na ebo na ni nyina nso no the end game no and say to get political advantage if it say to want me anya nkrata no emasika na anko na nkrofo bufu a de abufu no na obi de akogina sumpie so na de keka say no we aka say Ghana fo nya is stupid
obi anka say Ghana fo nya is stupid obi anka say
the moment Dr. Edujem
yeah.
Na ye nsem kan no ebetumi de asomdua ebetumi nso de wantwi ne mtokwaba
yeah.
Na mom yam ni wantwi de no nto nchen na yem fa de asomdua bebre
kasa ne kan ebetumi de asomdua ba ebesa so betumi de wantwi ne ntokwa aba na mom yem fa asomdua de no
na yem to
eno na doctor Reverend Dr. Edujem Fikan yo but onim say kokoko de oya no atete nsemo okay into legal firm no Ekufuado Prempeh and Co was set up in the late 70s. Now it was set up by then now Nana Odankwo Ekufuado and now I don't think any I friend no Edmond Prempeh, Dr. Edmond Prempeh. Now Dr. Edmond Prempeh nani papa the Justice Henry Prempeh. Okay. Nana Ekufuado ne papa ne Justice Edward Ekufuado. And our mom you know be lawyers. And almost set up law firm no.
Cotton one ma.
Debbie. Oh Oh, interesting. Wow, the buy me that's Papa. Thank you. We always live and learn every day. Debia Mikasa. Kwame, tell up the power like alcohol. It provokes the desire, but takes away the performance. Sasa. Interesting. Power like alcohol provokes the desire, but takes away the performance. Technical University.
Former student to be know this.
Appear, your friend appear, be appear. Sasa, you said, hey, I'm sorry, or a former student. Sasa, what takrade, and or they. Say, yet to be pong.
Also, Chabia. Chabia to me, Dravi,
also, Chabia, I say between Miss Rory. Me Papa Bako, Brigadier General Usu Abebio, retired Brigadier General Usu Abebio. NAM Mrs. Uswa Bebio. Anope Mose Minia Ba Nanekuya Ampofo or Prudential Bank. Nanekuya Enewa Wada. Nyamishra Wate. So happy birthday to you, Nanekuya Ampofo Prudential Bank. It's from your parents, retired Brigadier General Uswa Bebio, and your darling mother, Mrs. Uswa Bebio. Nanekuya, life and love to you, Wate. And a belated wish to our granddaughter in Shira. From all of us to you, Equia. Nanequia, happy birthday to you. Much love, much love, much love. Yampona.
I can't be BBC or Wampa.
Pacho, also Michael Apia. Michael Apia Sasa, 1994 to 1998. I'm a vandal. No wonder. Now I know. What's that, BBC?
I can't hear from SDO.
Oh, my own interview on the background. And as well as somebody that for it. Papa.
Nah. Oh, beside, you know, Wellington boot yourself, and if you better.
Maybe some prices.
In terms so it might
be an intent. Maybe some prices.
My price in Mumpi.
Say, would be too so man and also boy.
Mumpi.
Me price am the man would be good to say, we how or cocoa man came afro, there's only be an afro. If you are not today, I never, but a quaint quite the any would get
Charlie, I'm young work for about how much na. Oh, sorry, I'll call a full man. Yeah, you might I have seen the idea. Mamma, Utia, yeah, walk around bit to me a cow room. One sample to me a tate.
My catcher.
Yeah,
a full year came open neighbor from front to a day. A female brood, deep bear, Pusume, me uni videos, Chewa. No brune fennel, and it's soon to call ye. But see,
over reliance on rainfall.
What bono? I can't say ya boka. Enyagro, Bruno, I'm
predicaments of a farmer.
A comu we saying, Yina. A big cry, Dana, Maminia, a pity, a no can, so beer or cocana no drew, and I'm say, Nintus, Brian Cohonum, baby, uncle Yeno. You be born my basso. Now, Chairman, and yet a China known a cost of Benenso as I'm conceiving so cost of the next president of the Republic of Ghana, you and Mahmoud Bawumia.
Chairman, only one
or Castle Becca farmers, Daddy Abba, wherever they are.
Befa, don't hear or credit score. Kwame, more motu to quine, more money, banking system, any financing, any credit. A year at Jumano. Mundim the essence and importance of credit scoring, and the app for that, you know, and then Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia or launched that app no say who unkrata pa say Ghana card especially ni bibia na your credit worthy the yena brochira obi akwa kofie bia mu aka wo mu no abrochira sesika $10,000 $15,000 in cost shop nkotoka
obenya we
ukoto ase na with the credit and scoring no e dey tua no and no any ebe and no kokan ya o ma example o na tada bi a chama yeah teacher for no ye ka asem no a ye ka se beba form no bi ate ase njo o ma example so say cap see the back no na including obi odima penny dan kra no or the radical no say wo kan sa na no che wo say etua ne nkakra no sa policy no ene app no ye da na di ye ba wia ye benya kwan so na betra ha na chirichirim na Ghana fo nyina hu so mpaso when na Dr. Mahmoud Bamia na ma all kan obi ti ho a o say America obi awuni election ti no onu so be ba be wini na obi say amopa say yi da be na NDC omne Republicans enya twaka enya sere enya nwanwa wo ni Democrats
talking about US obi wa Denver, Colorado or say Aminado Radio. It's Mike Aminado of Aminado Radio. See, we've been airing your show every day. Our time 12 a.m. in Colorado till 6 a.m. Ghana time. So we take the news from Ghana all the way in Denver, Colorado. Wow. And we've been doing from 2010 till now. Wow. Into Mike Aminado of Aminado Radio, Denver, Colorado. God bless you too. Thank you very, very much.
Chama unje utienia me your kan ya na me two others no for say unse omuka nsem ye NDC ni kasape okaza echire MPP MPP ni kasa okaza echire NDC ti mu amaka na mo fiafia ho
oh ade amekan no hihye pa be wa man Ghana
and just say memra so am ntwemo biom because me nua ba ko no so soldier pikin or say asem opinion jekum kan about Ekufo Addo and Prempe no say okoton wa no ma or say pepe me and you will be soldier pikins okoto we bonus but the rest of them for the studio they be normal civilians. So Kojo Kwe saying that's a good one. Thank you very much for throwing some humor into it. Yeah, that's it, baby. Prof, and then the school, yeah, that's it. But as some American, we have my linguistics. Monya Cosby, my embassy. HOD linguistics department, with the Monya course. Say weekend program, and I say evening school. But they're bare 3 months. Now, I'm fundamentals of linguistics, language use, speaking. Bibisa topic bisa moda mo nche yeme 19 ne ntwotwo ne nkeke bia 3 months am certificate
chairman
yes
pani ba studio ha obeka Ashanti ana kan news embellishments be a unnecessary na
they be okay
oh yes e be man titie no o kan se nkrofo twa na da papa ma wa kan bi
oh yes
so o kai
oh no me kai pa
nti wo the school we say na wo suggest no yan kan radio so the upon I back office so one person because you
no I be saying and you be an bepe momu ntwambo me nya hwe nyame adom ma edwuma ya chesi nipa bibre ni twaba me kakra na ni I am the majority chairman general meso yanto me so aba
sisi the majority minority asem ketu
na sam yanto me so aba
asem kesi
o because Supreme Court so mutimi nka because we dey free constitution
you chill contempt
prof student bako okay I'll say I was also a linguistic student. Openyejukum was my lecturer in level 200 and 300 in 2002 and 2003 respectively. Okay. One thing I learned from him during our morphology of Akan lectures was this: in Akan and most Ghanaian languages, the definite article comes after the noun, as against what we know in English language. Example, in English, we have, quote, the boy. Okay. And in Akan and Gam, we have Akwadano or Gbekele. Internet say, no, the definite article comes before. I thank Opinye Jukumi immensely for his deep knowledge and intellect. Malcolm. Any other no buy. Malcolm, you should see Opinye Jukumi's face. Then he might mre.
So chairman, catch Malcolm so you need
now say Malcolm imu what your school fees every
bibi
they bobra
nanka
you met to tight
only yen kasa no for cognitive reasons I say who at the chrono ansa no who say me sitie
okay intina akoda no
intina be ma 10 gram fefem
anye 10 gram fefe be ma no
Ponchikoko.
It is a o can say okay shirt once a month. The light blue long sleeves and sign one shirt.
Any brofo.
Brofo nti akora bi tete shirt no free ho now the light blue long sleeves there. Yes.
And only morphology no.
Part of morphology. Any syntax. Okay. Ma ade na ye ka ho asem. Bi think hu na ansa na wa kire se na city here.
Odwan kokko. Apontituntu.
Answer the penny for me some of best in Muntie we are some so yen call my shebejum. Akoli.
Yes, sir.
My own speaker. Then I also that
the airport is the Speaker of Parliament, Right Honorable Alban Bagbin, on the Tenancy. Omo Bompaye. Na Omo Bompaye we no. Ena ochire the ma or sign free Rasuja Force almost time review no better no ochire mu say. Entity Rasuja for no was second deputy whip honorable expected. Ena a show cat at the brain you ono tika no nyina so na onfanto nsa enfrem na soja for no momra na sani I had momra na kire no wutro ka say tisa NP team na soja for no so omunya won dodo ni 15% no mo sign krata no omu tumi nya 15% na sign krata no ne nsa kan ye anything ogina so e de frɛ won say won momra no nti o see meeting here extraordinary meeting. Now, I'm about to answer on the Juma, order paper. The dia so almost better. A chair in Sema, Ome Wejuma, Ewo, Chamber Hanomo. Na, now, Business Committee of Parliament, and no, a family unina, a woman. One went to me and Senate. I hear order paper no Wejuma. Until no pay your mobile, Parliament need order paper, who did not so the Juma. It's an say, business committee name to me ain't here. Now, or the Suborno Ebo, MPT Masuja Pon say, one in a government business few on Mountain Eba, and a business committee a meeting on Swa Masso. Inti, one more by ya, one more Ewo, Corum or Motivation, but one need, sir, a number or motivate decision. Ena NPP Masuja Ponu Swendi, and in no money number would be taking the teaching. Other paper Gian Suniho, inti Senia Cobano, only she obey apart from say, obey a journey a person indefinitely, send or yen the other time. No. Into Sika journey system, Masuja Ponu, and Masuja Ponu, Quan and normal to demo. Ewo, Bedia majority portion, and Sika journey system, Beye less than 5 minutes ago. Ena oko sorry echo emma Masuja Poni it say me no ka say anything Masuja Poni e prayer sem for some person dey asem bi to your name in the Parliament juma na baby here ne
enti speaker adjournment no osan kan e bro from Senate die no
o say indefinitely we do kan indefinitely
I see na oye ka say na no wanka ankyere say majority better and a majority better. I know they want can answer.
One can answer and right bisan and once and or say any speaker business or bet to or parliament. Now what should be dear? We better a clerk and a leadership on way Juma.
A clerk and a leadership Juma.
Juma.
Ain't any unknown Juma.
Juma or bet to Kunya says Obetna and right bisano.
I see. And then Oba one was so, but was say other paper, business paper, niho.
Other paper, business committee. I am with Manoma Jatumu, niho. No other paper. It's a business committee in to me and Senate. In here, I hear other paper. So there is no other paper for Parliament to work according to.
I see. Yo, my own speaker calling. My general Sinidai. Why?
You.
Emmanuel Akoli, a parliamentary correspondent. Enti asemwa edaho enono. Ajen osi we anye Sinidai we indefinitely. Yes.
Definitely, no. The Latin is in it, I know.
But we're English. Opa, your country affable.
No leader, no. Speaker, no.
Yeah.
Inti enra chia ni Friday ni twa mu nyina na ofre omo no omo di nkoma ka omo tumi esi gina ye bi ansa na enne koradu. Peace FM. Press conference na onim ye.
Na do kunti na smoke.
Onim say it's a cost to the state. Chairman,
of course. Of course.
Beguegu.
Prof.
Anyway.